Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and if you've watched my recent video or you follow Rumble Studios on Twitter, then you will know Halloween has now been confirmed for the game, which means that we will be getting to see some sort of Halloween update coming to the game soon enough. And within that tweet, it actually mentioned some special treats to craft, which basically means that we're going to get some sort of new limited enchantments for our pets. So in today's video, I'm going to go over some different things that we may see in terms of these enchantments and what we could actually see and how they may work. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So of course, right now in the game, we have the usual colour, power 1, 2, 3 and size 1 and 2 as well. These have been in the game since enchantments have been released. However, it seems that we are going to finally get some new ones coming to the game once Halloween does drop. And of course, it does say special treats to craft. So based on the fact that it says special treats and it's going to be in Halloween, most likely it could be some sort of like special limited treats to craft that'll be basically just based for the Halloween event, and they may only work within the Halloween world, or they'll only work for a certain amount of time before the Halloween's gone and the enchantments will go as well. I'm not too sure. But honestly, it's going to be really exciting to see what they could actually do with this. And I've got a little list here of things that we may possibly see with some of this new stuff. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it with the first one. So the first couple that I'm going to go over here are kind of the cosmetic ones, similar to the size and the colour ones, just something that changes the look of the pet and nothing else, pretty much. So the first one is going to be some sort of spooky kind of colour enchant. So usually when it comes to Halloween, you kind of associate the colours of Halloween with orange, black, maybe a dark green or something like that. And of course, if we have a spooky enchant in the game which changes it to those sort of colours, we may see something let's say the Eternal Heart. We can change that to orange and kind of have some spider webs dangling off of it, which would be really cool. It may be a little bit hard to code and model into the game, considering the fact that most of these pets will probably have to have their own individual kind of spider webs put around them. But maybe, just some sort of spooky colour. So maybe change them to orange, change them to black and orange, black and red or something. Maybe a green or something as well. I think that'd be really cool, just so you know. It's kind of basically how colour works now, but just having some more spooky colours in the game instead, and more colours that kind of base around Halloween. Now this next one is going to be a ghostly enchant. So basically what I mean by that is it will actually make your pets slightly transparent, kind of making them look like a ghost sort of. Now we've kind of seen this with the gummy dog cat. As you can see, it is very slightly see-through, as you can see right now. And basically what the ghostly one will do is it'll do the same sort of thing, make them a little bit more see-through, more transparent, and just kind of make them seem like a ghost, I guess. Of course, it'd be really nice for the things like the Patronus, because it does look sort of spooky, I guess, when you kind of look from it from afar. So if this thing was actually slightly transparent, it could probably work really well as a demon ghost thing that could work in the game. I think it would be really nice just to see some sort of ghostly enchant and make the pets a little bit more transparent, which will be really nice. Now this next one is more sort of demon based with fire. Now basically what I mean by this is it could either work with the eyes of the pet. So again, I'm just going to get the Patronus out because it's going to be easiest to show. Basically you could have some kind of fire coming off of the eyes, and maybe change the colour of the pets to be black and orange or black and red or something, and then have the fire coming out the eyes, making it look a little bit more demonish and hellish. Or you could have something where instead of certain pets, I'm not even too sure if any pets in this game actually have proper effects, but basically you could just kind of have the pets set on fire. So again, kind of fits with Halloween, set out on fire basically, and just make it look kind of spooky and hellish again. Really just, something just random and cosmetic. I think it'd be really cool just to see some effects going around the pets. Obviously it doesn't have to be a full fire thing. Maybe it could just be little sparks that come off it every now and again of fire. Either way, I think it would look really nice just to have some sort of fire effect. And then this last one for the cosmetic could be an extreme size enchant. Now this will have to be very expensive, considering the fact that it'll probably be somewhat game breaking just to see how big these things will be. But yeah, basically right now in the game, of course, we do have these size 2 pets, which are absolutely massive, as you can see, comparing it to just a normal pet. However, we may get something like an extreme size, so maybe size 3 and 4, just to really bring up those pets. Of course, the biggest pet in the game right now is the Isaac's creation. And with size 2 on that thing, it basically will fill up this whole kind of like circle around here. And having that with like size 3 or 4 could genuinely make it as big as the map. But I think it's going to be a really cool thing to have, just something a little bit more extreme, a little bit more fun to play along with it as well. And I think it'll just make it look really cool, seeing some absolutely gigantic pets roaming around the maps. I think it'll just look funny, and it'll look really cool as well. And it's, you know, the size already in the game, so it'll be fairly easy to add, I think, just, you know, bump up the numbers a little bit more as well. So yeah, having some like sort of extreme size, making these pets look absolutely massive and really fill up your screen, I think that'll be really fun. And obviously it can kind of go along with the Halloween with like giants and stuff. So yeah, just some sort of extreme size will be really fun to play along with. Now we're going to move on to some of the more like the stats kind of ones basically. So the first one is just going to be a very simple Halloween currency boost. Obviously we'll have some pets in here which will have the Halloween currency for like getting the eggs and stuff basically. And of course that'll be basically where the candy is. Now we may see some sort of enchant which will basically just be able to boost up that the Halloween currency quite a lot. Just kind of going off my head, just so I don't have to keep saying Halloween currency, I'm going to call it candy corns because, you know, that's Halloween-ish, I guess. But yeah, we may see like some sort of like candy corn boost where the world currency will get like increased by a lot, meaning then we can get the candy corn currency a lot quicker and a lot easier for those who, you know, don't really want to grind too much but want to really open those eggs. I think that'll be a really good one to have in the game. Next up, similar to the extreme size, maybe we could have an extreme power. So maybe if they are actually limited in the game, of course, you may not be able to like, you know, have them forever. It would be really nice to have something like an extreme power boost, maybe like power 3, well obviously we have power 3 right now, maybe you could have something like power 4, 5 and 6, really get some strength going on your pets. I think that'd be really nice to make it a lot easier for people to mine through the worlds as well. And of course, the fact that it will be limited means that it won't be around forever, and of course once the Halloween event is finished, your pet will then drop back down to power 3. I think that'll be a really cool thing to have in the game, just something again really fun to play along with and get your mining power really boosted up, as well as your coins and everything else. And then this last one could be some sort of like trick or treat boost. Now I'm not too sure how trick-or-treating will work, but I'm just kind of going off of like the way it worked in BGS, basically where you have to go up to like a certain spot. When you go up to the certain spot, you'll kind of like stop and like someone will open the door and it'll either give you like currency, it'll give you a boost or something like that. So I think in terms of having like a trick-or-treat boost, then like basically when you go up to the specific door, you can get a much bigger boost, you can get a lot more currencies, maybe you can get some extra boost as well, like maybe like instead of getting like 5 minutes of lucky boost, you'll get 10 or 15 minutes instead. I think that'll be a really fun way, just, you know, make trick-or-treating a little bit more useful, as well as just adding that really nice boost on there as well. So yeah, that's basically everything that I have so far. If you guys have any new Halloween treat or enchantment ideas, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make a part 2. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.